Is this cheating? It sounds like he doesn't respect you or your guy's relationship. Him following the girls again because of a fight and threatening to leave you is manipulative, and him unfollowing and saying he never followed is gaslighting. He follows and likes girls' pics knowing you can see it is so disrespectful. I know it's easier said than done, but discard this guy. It's only 7 months in and doing this? That's a huge red flag. You deserve better. Forget cheating, you set a boundary, he broke it, and he lied about breaking it. There's a difference between being controlling and setting boundaries. Dump him. I always apply to following rule. If it was in real life, would you find it appropriate or not? Example, you're sitting in a restaurant with your BF, and suddenly he is getting up, go to another table and say to the girl, looking nice, and samosa, or do you think that it would be okay? No, many people think because it online at a different level. But honestly, it's the same as if he did it Earl. You got your answer. You did communicate to him how you feel about him liking girl pic. He said he would erase his account and not doing it again. Then proceed to do it again. You have your answer, girl. No matter the reason, don't bend because of your boundaries. Don't get lost in his half-ass explanation. It a fact. You told him, he lied and did again. I would have left right there. A relationship is not worth if the other partner disrespect your boundaries. This is who he is. This is how he wants to use social media. If he's only unfollowing them because you ask him to, and then he immediately follows them every time you have a fight, this is who he is at his core. So then you have to decide if you want a boyfriend who follows a bunch of Instagram models. If you don't, you may have to break up with him because this is who he is. I wouldn't necessarily call it cheating, but if you notice he's following multiple women in different platforms and continues to be persistent regardless of you voicing your concerns, now that's disrespectful. When someone wants to gaslight us and be argumentative when we voice our concerns, that should tell you enough. You setting boundaries and demanding respect is a problem for this person, and honestly, I wouldn't waste my time. Let him go back to his country. You aren't controlling for stating boundaries, and if the other person doesn't agree with them, you're good to leave. This guy sucks. At 7 months, you two are supposed to still be really into each other, not flirting with strangers on Twitter. If this is how he's acting in the honeymoon phase of your relationship, do you even want to be there when he gets to the point where he's comfortable? He might not be cheating, but his intentions are definitely problematic and disrespectful to you. Lying is the bigger red flag than cheating, I feel, because it makes the other people feel so insecure and it's just not good for mental health. I would say choose yourself. Lying is the first step into cheating. No trust, no relationship run. It's been 7 months, and this is a problem now. Imagine in 7 years. You should wear the sweatshirt, eat the chocolates and call it a day. I don't think you need Reddit for that. You tried communicating and it didn't work. I feel as though you've given him the impression that you're afraid to move on without him, but he doesn't care enough about your feelings. I feel like ending a relationship is always the last resort, but the fire he once had for you isn't deep anymore, and walking away is probably best. I'm sorry you're going through that, but on the bright side, you can post racy pictures on your Twitter without him having a day, and what you do, it'll drive him nuts. I don't consider this cheating personally, but also not a good guy. The specific word of cheating? No, but there's lots of good reasons to break up with someone. Let this be one of them. Yes, it is. Run away, he's not a keeper. I mean, it will fall into emotionally cheating, but you shouldn't feed into this behavior. Like, you know what he is doing is wrong, but you still want to send him a gift. It sounds like you want to buy his love now. This is a boundary. Although it's not technically cheating, it's kind of emotional cheating, plus he's making you look stupid. It's plain disrespectful. I once had this conversation with my ex and he understood and never ever did it again. I don't look the power we give to social media. I mean, all you are complaining about it's for follow these girls. Have you asked him why he does that? Also, be clear about why this is not okay for you, but if you already told him, means he should respect your point. I mean, don't waste time thinking and looking if he's still doing. This is called manipulation and gaslighting. ID let his arse on. Social media is a narcissist's playground. Let him go back to his country and follow who he wants. Following girls and liking photos is letting them know he's interested. Would you do the same to him and follow and like lad photos? If no, let him go. Yes. Girl. No. Following random spicy IG models is like porn. It only gets weird if there's a real personal connection.